Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pharisee O. Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky for 14th Region Championship basketball action.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this for high school basketball. Basketball in the mountains has really come back with a force, I think, this year, and the 14th Region about to show what they're made of. I am joined tonight by the newfound friend Sean Noble of the Jackson City Tigers. He and I had a blast last week with Lucas Miller calling the Wolfe County-Breathitt County game, and Sean has joined me here for the first matchup tonight. We'll go on board at 6 o'clock, and it's between the Cordia Lions and the Hazard Bulldogs. Sean, this looks to be a good one on paper. We've watched them in person, and you probably know more about these ball clubs than I do, being a coach from Jackson City. But I tell you what, I'm excited for this first round matchup.
I'm excited too, and last week was great at the district. I mean, great atmosphere between the championship game between Wolfe and Breathitt. Kind of got us flowing right there. But you can feel the electricity in here tonight.
Yeah,
it's going to be a really good game. Both good teams, well coached, and I'm looking forward to it.
I tell you what, folks, I gotta give props to the administration and staff here at Breathitt County. If I wasn't a hometown boy, I'd still want to brag on them tonight. Sean and myself and one of the guys from WJSN just got back from the hospitality room, and I actually just put our potato soup and our blueberry pound cake down before we put the headset on. So, we had a full dinner here tonight. And
much respect to the ladies and gentlemen, whoever did that.
The ladies from the extension office did a great job. I want to give them props. Amy and Stacy, thanks for a good meal. And just great. Proud of this administration, guys. You have started off well, and it looks great. The facilities are great, and we're excited for some great basketball between Cordia and Hazard. I got to talk to Coach Holland the day that we drew at 14th Region draw. He was excited for this first round matchup, and I tell you what, it's going to be interesting between these two. And we are just tickled to death here on Bluegrass Sports Nation to get to brag about all these great athletes in this region. And just to bring you all this coverage and action. We couldn't do it without the fans. We couldn't do it without our sponsors. I want to thank everybody again for tuning in. It's going to be a great night. We're going to kick things off here shortly. We got about 5.5 minutes till tip-off. Sean, I'm excited. I know you are, and we got a great staff bringing you all these games.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be a great regional tournament. There's a lot of really good teams. You look in our district with the 55th, you had 1, 2, sometimes 3 during the season all year, and then the rest of them are just really good teams. You got Perry Central, you got Cordia, obviously Hazard right here. So there are a lot of good teams, and I'm expecting a lot of good basketball.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we're going to take a quick break and go to commercial. We'll let Ty back pay some bills and tell you about our sponsors, and we'll be back shortly to kick this one off here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Is one of the more common rhythms we see.
AFib is an arrhythmia of the heart where the top part of the heart is beating erratically and out of sync with the bottom part of the heart.
The electrophysiology service is made up of a team of healthcare providers, and that includes an electrophysiology lab where we're able to do procedures to help repair heart rhythm problems. When a patient becomes heart rhythm free, it can really restore their life.
ARH Cardiovascular and Thoracic Associates. Beat that.
I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
If you've been waiting for the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
EDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
For $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am an HCTC graduate.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Bluegrass Sports Nation at Pharisee Woods Coliseum, Jackson, Kentucky, home of the 14th Region Basketball Championships here in the boys. Getting things kicked off tonight. We got the Hazard Bulldogs and the Cordia Lions right in front of us here. Special thanks to our all tournament sponsors for the full tournament: Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, Law Office of David Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time. Special thanks to all those sponsors for being here during the 14th Region Championship and bringing this to you fans at home, the ones that can't make it out. We will take a go silent here during the national anthem as the color guard brings the colors onto the court.
The U.S. flag is Major Danielle Griffin. The right rifle is First Lieutenant Marcus Griffin. At this time, the Hazard Band of Pride will be playing the national anthem.
Great rendition of the national anthem there from The Hazard Band of Pride. I think they call that the Band of Gold up there in Hazard, I believe. I could be wrong.
The Black Gold Band.
Tell you what, folks, great atmosphere here tonight from Pharisee Woods Coliseum. The administration and the staff here at Breathitt County has done a great job. I want to give them props. And we will get ready to kick things off here shortly with the starting lineups. We got a fresh 8 minutes up on the clock for the first quarter of action.
Lord, we want you to have your hand upon your train this afternoon, Lord. And Lord, I want you to allow these men to play to the best of their ability in the games to come. The Lord, give us safe travels back home tonight, Lord. Be with all, and may we all have good sportsmanship. And everybody said, amen.
Coliseum.
He's got it pumped up.
First up for the Hazard Bulldogs, at forward, number 13, Seth Cottle. Number 20, guard, Max Johnson. Number 3, a guard, Tyson Turner. Leading scorer, number 12, at forward, Jamel Hazel. And the forward, number 2, Chris Jones. Tell you what, these Hazard athletes look like they're ready to go. Coach Al Holland, he's always got a crew that's going to get the job done. Never count out Al Holland's hand.
Al Holland's a legend.
You said it, Sean. Al Holland is a legend in high school basketball coaching. Now for Cordia, number 1, Jamari Melendez. Number 3, Jago Robinson. I've called that young man's name a lot in Cordia games. Number 11, one of the top players in this region, Nas Welch. Number 23, Gordon Malone. And number 24, I'll tell you what, look out. This guy can get hot. Greg Brooks.
Yes, he can.
That'll be the starting 5 for the Cordia Lions.
They like to get up and down the court.
They sure do.
They like to shoot it.
Coach Farler and the Lions meet right in front of their bench. Coach Al Holland and his troops talking things over in front of their bench. Sean Noble, we're just a few seconds away from tip-off. Any last minute thoughts?
Yeah, folks at home, get ready. Cordia is a fast-paced team. They like to get up and down the court. Hazard will run with you for sure, but they'll set their plays and kind of run their offense and their stuff a little more. But it's going to get your seatbelt on. Let's have a good time.
Yeah, here we go. We got Robinson and Hazel to tip it off here at midcourt. Tip going to go. Tip was handled by Hazel. Tip to the Bulldogs, chased and got a hand on it. Was Max Johnson, but the ball goes out of bounds.
Hazard in the 2-3.
Welch to inbound the ball to Brooks. That's number 23 with the shot. That is Malone. The shot was no good. Tipped. Ball on the court. Tipped again. Comes up with it. Hazard. Almost knocked out of bounds. Welch comes up with it. Tips it underneath the Brooks. Cordia Lions strike first.
Good pass by Welch.
Yeah, a lot of mishandling right there under the basket, but Nas comes up with it and takes control. Hazard trying to get a grips on things as Hazel out here in
Cordia Lions with a lot of pressure. 5 seconds right there. He got it.
Brooks all over him.
Oh, good.
Wow. Underneath the glass.
Nice pass.
Chris Jones with a nice open look there and a good pass inside by Hazel. Ball knocked loose. Ball was intended for Welch, knocked loose. Back down the court the other direction come the Bulldogs.
Hazel.
That was Hazel.
Yeah.
And Robinson going to lose it out of bounds.
Little jitters here at first.
I believe
a little
so.
Sloppy. These guys will settle down.
Tyson Turner had Greg Brooks all over him down here. He got a nice look for Hazard inside when he got that to Jones.
Yes,
here
sir.
we see Turner bringing it up front court for the Bulldogs. Little floater
Very nice.
in the lane. Smooth is Tyson Turner. He said, let's go, Bulldogs. Let's get this going. Here come the Lions. In the lane.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul against Malone. Nice move to the basket by Gordon Malone. But the offensive foul going to be called.
Great job
against Malone.
By Chris Jones. He set up for the charge, and he took it right on the chin for his team. Excellent play.
Impressed so far with the play of Chris Jones. He found that open look under the basket. Got Hazard's first 2 points. Inbound the ball. I'm still working on names, everybody.
Yeah.
I'll catch up. It takes me a few minutes, but ball picked off by Nas Welch. Welch under the basket, shot no good. I think the pass that time was intended for Turner, I believe.
Yeah, he tried to reverse it to the middle. Should have came down with it, got his composure, made a better pass. But Nas Welch is going to the hole when he when he gets it.
Ball dances all over the rim, but it drops in. Free throw for Nas Welch is good as he'll go to the line for the second now.
Looks smooth on that one.
Cottle to inbound the ball. He gets it to Turner. Turner, overthrown and out of bounds.
Yes.
Pass intended for Cottle.
Cordia in a run and jump press. They're leaving a man, double teaming, and everybody's kind of moving up. It's giving Hazard a lot of problems.
6:15 to go here in the first. 4-6, 2-point ball game. Bulldogs with a 2-point lead. Cordia goes to work up front. Melendez with it over in the corner in front of the Hazard bench. He wants to drive. Dumps it inside now. Back out to Welch for 3. No good. Robinson there for the rebound. Put back no good, but he draws the foul. Tell you what, Robinson has had some big games. I've watched him step back and hit the 3 a few times, but under the basket, he's really tough.
He's a good presence for Cordia in there, and he's been very active tonight, especially on defense. But that offensive rebound was big.
Yep. Robinson gets an opportunity now to go to the line and possibly tie it up if he can hit both of them. Misses the first. Cordia team is well balanced too. Their guard play is quick. They got some big guys inside. Nas Welch just does a good job all over the floor cleaning up. Misses the second one. Rebound down to Johnson now. Nice pass up to Seth Cottle. Cottle with the backboard play.
Cottle put it high off the glass.
8-4 now. Big, long 3 by Brooks. No good. Handled by Malone. Now to Robinson. Robinson drives from the elbow. Puts up a shot. No good. Short. Rebound down to Cottle. Cottle slows things down. Gets it over to Turner. Press. And Robinson going to be called for that. Pressure defense by Cordia, upsetting the Bulldogs a little bit here early on.
Yeah, they've beaten it a couple times over the top, but it has caused a few turnovers.
Robinson called for that foul. And into the game for Cordia. Don't have that young man's.
Backdoor.
Yep, backdoor cut. That's Max Johnson.
Great design, Coach Holland. Saw they're overplaying, decided to go backdoor.
Welch puts up. I'll make sure I got this young man's number right. Number 2 is Samaria Bennett. So Bennett has got on a different number tonight than what KHSAA has him listed, but I got that corrected now and we're ready to go. Bennett with it. Yeah, you got him on here. All right, good deal. Brooks walks it up the court for the Lions. Across the half-court stripe, top of the key. Over to Bennett. Back to Brooks. Brooks wants to go inside, working against Turner. Great matchup between them two. Long three off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken away underneath by Bennett. Inside, cleaned up by Malone.
Good job, Malone, bringing it out, set the play back up. Hazard in a matchup zone, it looks like, a 1-2-2.
Jordan Malone saved Bennett that time under the basket. Yes, Welch kicks back to Melendez inside, and we got another offensive foul. Chris Jones doing work.
Jones, 2 charges in the first quarter. I mean, that's huge.
Well, he's got the zip code down there under the basket. Set his feet, and he's got 2 charges, like you mentioned. The young man doing work on defense for the Bulldogs.
Doing a great job.
10-4, Bulldogs with the lead, 4:09 to go. Over in the corner to Johnson, puts up a 3, looks good, and it is. 3-point basket by Max Johnson with 4:02 to go in the first. Makes it 13-4 Bulldogs. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
If you've been waiting on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. Every S22 model will be $150 off normal contract pricing. Or take $100 off and we'll pay the taxes on the Appalachian Advantage. Visit one of our retail or dealer locations and on the web, because we don't want you to miss this fantastic deal. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Special thanks again to YPK Motorsports, Thacker Grigsby Communications, Hazard Community and Technical College, new sponsor on the list for us. Great to have them on board. We'll get ready to go back to the action here. Appreciate Sean being here with me, taking care of the stats tonight. Great to have a head coach sitting beside him. He says, hey, I'll keep the stats tonight.
Yeah, I'm very versatile.
I tell you what, this up and down with these two teams, I need all the help I can get tonight. Brooks over to Welch. Welch want to drive the lane. Dishes over in the corner. Jordan Malone for 3. Bottoms up on that one. Big 3 for Malone.
You called that. You said he stepped out and hit that 3.
Yep.
Good-looking shot by the young man.
There we go. Cottle to Jones. Beats the press up to Johnson. Knocked out of bounds by Brooks of the Lions, and it'll go back to the Bulldogs. Tell you what, Hazard's got some athletes. Look at these. I mean, look at Max Johnson. He's cut, buddy.
He is. He is very worked hard on his body.
Yes, sir. Big man Jones underneath the basket. He steps out right now.
Nice pass.
Dumps it inside to Turner, and then it's going to be knocked out of Tyson's hands under the basket. We got a foul. That foul be on Greg Brooks.
Hazard running their flex up top, getting a curl to the basket right there.
Cottle to inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. Gets it inbounds to Turner up at the top of the key. He wants to drive, goes in, 1-on-2 off the backboard, no good. Tipped by Jones, tipped again. Comes out of there with it is Melendez. Melendez, no look pass to Bennett. Nice layup and a nice assist. Wow.
Great pass.
Cottle with it. Up. Brooks knocks it out of bounds. Brooks anticipated that pass and just got in front of that one just a little too late, knocked it out of bounds. Bulldogs will handle it. Johnson, top of the key. He's got Bennett in front of him. Goes to work. Dishes to Turner. Turner now inside to Hazel. Back to Cottle. Cottle going to stop, put up the jump shot, no good. Tipped back out to Cottle. Miles Welch tipped it that time. Look here, Bennett comes up with it. Loose ball. Bennett says it's mine, goes to the basket. Another nice layup for Bennett off the backboard.
Bennett snuck it underneath, made a nice move on the baseline and put it in.
Big pressure that time by the Lions. Almost took the ball away in front of the Hazard bench. Turner comes down with it. And Malone, he knew he's guilty, I believe. He wanted the block, but he knew the foul was going to be called.
Coach Fowler calmed him down.
Yeah.
He still thinks he blocked it clean. It did look like a nice block, but he probably got some body out there.
2:21 to go in the first. 13-11. Bulldogs with a 2-point lead. And this matchup has been nothing but great so far. Hazard jumped out to an early lead, and some great defense by them early. But Cordia has clawed their way back. Turner at the line. for Hazard. His first free throw is good. And Robinson comes in for Malone. Tell you what, that's important for Coach Farler. He can pull one big man out and come back with another one. And these two guys are versatile. Talking about Malone and
that's
Robinson.
They don't lose much when they bring those two.
Turner hit one of those free throws, missed the second one. And Robinson that time off the mark with that jump shot. Empty possession, 11-14, 3-point lead for Hazard. 2 minutes to go. Tyson Turner working with it, dumps it off to Cottle. Cottle now back to Max Johnson, over to Chris Jones. Robinson all over Jones. Now to Turner. Coach Al Holland giving them some direction. Turner goes to the basket. I think Melendez may have got a hand on that, but look at Chris Jones. Chris Jones there for the putback.
I'm impressed with Chris Jones.
Little floater by Greg Brooks,
boxing
no good.
Out down there, boxing out.
Let's see who they're going to give this to. Jones did a great job under the basket.
Looks like they got it over the back, didn't they?
I thought that's what they called.
Right. Yeah. Good box out by Jones, a little bit late, but he got it done. Referees seem to reward the defensive player.
Robinson's second foul. Jones with a great job defensively. He really looks good tonight. Speaking
good job
of Jones,
on the press, too.
Yeah. Speaking of Jones, he gets fouled right here in front of the Hazard bench. Coach Al Holland giving Seth Cottle some more instruction.
We're in the bonus.
Oh, man. We sure are. Cordia already up to 7 fouls here in the first quarter. 1:28 to go in the first. Special thanks again to our sponsors, Wolf County Tourism, Wolf County Farm Bureau, Whitaker Bank, Banks Auto Sales, Holbrook Implement, Jackson Physical Therapy, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Jackson Electric.
As officials clean, looks like some water spilled on the floor here. Jones going to the line. He's done a great job too on the press, handling the press. He kind of works the wing out here, sideline wing, and he's a nice passer.
I'm really impressed with his play here in the first quarter. He's really been a key for Coach Al Holland and the Bulldogs here early on defense and offensively. Great putback down here, and he's really getting the job done defensively too.
Yes, sir.
Still got some cleanup going on in front of the Cordia bench. And Jones will go to the line. 16-11, Bulldogs with a 5-point lead. 1:28 to go in the first. First shot by Jones is good.
Hazard is elected not to put anybody on the foul line. No, here comes
Tyson Turner.
Turner back down there. I was going to say, they think Jones is just going to make both of these.
Yeah. Now Al Holland calls Turner back off the blocks. Hazard with 2 fouls.
Trying to keep Cordia from running so much. They like to run their free throw break.
And Cordia with 7 now in the first quarter. Brooks calls the play for the Lions. Directing traffic. Gets the screen from Welch. Puts up a long 3. And a high bounce. Welch cleans it up. Goes to the backboard. Nice move by Nas Welch. Another 2 points for him. Cottle over to Jones. Beat the press. Now Turner with it. Brings it back out to Cottle. Give to Hazel. Brings it back across court, dumps it off to Turner. Now to Jones, inside to Hazel. Hazel wanted to go to Cottle. Push, spins, jump shot, no good. Robinson with it, 45 seconds. Robinson drives, spins, goes in under the basket. And what a heads-up play by Jamil Hazel to tie up the ball, jump ball under the basket.
A little bit out of control. Hazel got his hands on it. Big, strong kid.
40 seconds now. Bennett dumps it to Melendez. Melendez drives, nice play, goes up, shot no good. Rebound down to Max Johnson. Johnson intended for Cottle. I think Cottle outran the pass. Al Holland not happy about that turnover.
Yeah, with 28 seconds, you kind of want to get it across half court, maybe get the last shot.
Slow things down a bit, control the rest of the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
Brooks, that turnover by Hazard will give the Lions a chance here to end the first quarter and maybe get some momentum going into the second. Brooks to Welch. Welch over to Melendez. Now back to Welch. Robinson going to drive. Goes up, puts up this jump shot, in and out. 8 seconds. Turner down the court, 5 seconds. He's going to drive, goes in under the basket, dumps to Jones. Jones off the backboard, no good. Wow.
Yeah.
Great first quarter of action, 18-13. Hazard Bulldogs with the lead. We'll take a break and we'll be right back for the second quarter.
I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Is one of the more common rhythms we see.
AFib is an arrhythmia of the heart where the top part of the heart is beating erratically and out of sync with the bottom part of the heart.
The electrophysiology service is made up of a team of healthcare providers, and that includes an electrophysiology lab where we're able to do procedures to help repair heart rhythm problems. When a patient becomes heart rhythm free, it can really restore their life.
ARH Cardiovascular and Thoracic Associates. Beat that.
We're back with second quarter action here in the opening game of the 14th Region Basketball Tournament. Coach Sean Noble beside me. We were just talking about Andrew Smiley Ford here in front of us for the Hazard Bulldogs, young man that was injured, one of the leading scorers for this team. Bulldogs have had to pick things up a little bit since he's left the action.
Yes, sir, but when you average 21 points a game like Smiley did, you know, it's next man up. You know, you have to step up and
you said it.
Get the players on the team, rally around each other. It looks like Hazard's doing that right now.
They got a 5-point lead and the basketball right now. Start the second. Hazel goes up, gets the roll. Nice basket by Jamel Hazel.
Nice spin move to the baseline, puts it up and gets it to go down.
20-13, 7:30 to go in the second. Coliseum starts to pack up in here. Robinson goes to work underneath, loses the ball. Somehow comes back up with it, dumps it to Welch under the basket, and he's going to get fouled by Hazel. Nice exchange of high five by Welch and Hazel there. Both men working hard for their respective clubs. Oz Welch steps to the line, hoping to draw the Lions closer. Down 7 right now. Misses the first.
Hayes and Welch and Hazel are guarding each other down here on the other end, and then they guard each other on the other, so they got some respect for each other.
Yeah, back and forth. Hits the second one. That'll make it 14-20 now. Cottle to Jones, back to Cottle. Now to Jones, looking to break the press. Back to Cottle, got to get it across midcourt. Cottle needs to make something happen, and he does. He gets it to Turner. Over to Johnson, dishes underneath to Hazel, goes up off the backboard, can't get the roll, tipped out of bounds by Melendez. Oh! Wow, I
thought that one.
Thought Melendez tipped it last, but the referee says no, and he was right there, so I won't argue with him.
Right, yeah.
My eyes were
farther away. I could be wrong too. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Brooks goes to work for the Lions now. Top of the key, long three-pointer from outside the building, as they say. About 6-8 foot behind the three-point line.
I think he hit that from Brendan's office.
Yeah, Brooks says, hey, I got this. Brings the Lions within 3. Max Johnson over to Jones. Back to Johnson now. 6:33 to go. Top of the key to Cottle. Dishes to Jones. Looks inside to Hazel. Can't find him. Johnson going to put up the 3. In and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Welch, but we're going to get a foul on Seth Cottle. That'll be his second foul. We got Dawson Duff in the game for Hazard.
Dawson Duff, a senior.
Yep, and got another young man in for the Bulldogs, number 11, Caleb Morris. Floater that time by Brooks is good, and that brings the Lions to within 1. Here comes Morris, dishes to Jones. Jones cross midcourt Johnson dishes inside to Duff. Duff goes up. Off the backboard and good. 2 points for Dawson Duff as he comes right off the bench. Says, watch this, Coach Holland. Put me in. Goes to work, 5:44. Here comes Bennett inside to Welch. Welch goes in against Jones. Kicks it back to Bennett. And he's going to get called for the walk. 5:37, 22-19. Bulldogs with the lead.
They get it back to Brooks. He's got the hot hand.
Yeah. Morris to inbound the ball now for the Bulldogs. He gets it to Max Johnson. Morris calls the play, brings it up for the Bulldogs. Over to Johnson. Top of the key to Hazel. Trying to get it to Jones. Robinson playing great defense on Jones. Morris now to Duff. Duff over to Hazel. Jones calling for it inside. Back out front here to Caleb Morris. Morris working against Melendez. Dumps it to Johnson. Johnson pulls up open for the little jump shot. No good. And cleared out of there by Greg Brooks. Got an open man down the court. Couldn't get it to him. Brooks going to drive. Goes in under the basket. Puts it up. No good. Put back is good for Jago Robinson.
Brooks has got a little out of control with that. If he makes that shot, I may be going home.
Yeah. 4:45, 21-22, 1 point game. Bulldogs with the lead. Morris setting up the offense for the Bulldogs. Over here to Dawson Duff, looking inside. Gets it to Hazel. Hazel drives under the basket, turns, goes up. Nice shot by Jamel Hazel. 2 more for him, 24-21.
Tough fadeaway jump shot. Good defense. Just a little too much offense that time.
Brooks. Over to Welch. Welch in the corner to Melendez. He brings it back out. 4:05 to go. Robinson. Robinson going to spot up and shoot the 3. In and out, no good. Jamil Hazel with the rebound. Hazel wants to drive. Goes in past Robinson.
Nice.
Gets the basket and the foul. What a move.
Nice Euro step.
Wow.
The young man, he gets the rebound and he says, I'm going to take it up the court. And he takes it in. I thought he was going to charge, but he sidesteps him with the Euro and puts it in with the foul.
That was impressive.
Very impressive by the young man. He got a lot of confidence on that last shot.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm going again.
Well, he is the leading scorer for the Bulldogs at this point in time in the season.
I like what Coach Holland.
Ford.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I like what Coach Holland's doing. He's kind of getting back on defense here. He knows Cordia likes to run off, especially off the free throw.
Coach Holland's slowing them down a little bit. And there's a turnover. Johnson battling with Brooks with it right in front of the Cordia bench. And it's going to go out of bounds, and Cordia will come back up with it. Johnson that time with a heads-up defensive play. Just couldn't hold on to it. Lost a handle about mid-court. And he and Brooks went after it all the way to the Cordia bench. Yeah. Greg Brooks got Caleb Morris on him. Gets the screen from Welch.
Coach Holland in a 1-1-3 matchup zone.
Welch inside now kicks back out to, wow, new guy on the court for the Lions, Kamal Peterkin. No look pass by Johnson intended for Cameron Cottle, goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Bulldogs. Coach Holland shaking his head.
Yeah, they got the ball to the middle where you want it, and just a little too much, let him a little too much right there.
24-26, 2 point lead for the Bulldogs. Brooks steps back, open for the 3, in and out. Big rebound by Dawson Duff.
Coach Holland seems to be content to let them shoot from, especially from the top.
Well, that's fine right now because they've missed more than they've hit. Jamel Hazel breaks it inside, no look pass underneath to Cameron Cottle for the basket as he's come in for Chris Jones. Great play that time. 28-24. Pass intended for Bennett. Goes out of bounds. Turnover. Lions, Bulldogs to inbound the ball.
Both teams competing really hard, trying to make a big play every time. Hopefully they'll settle in.
Morris. Over to Hazel. Now to Cottle. Cottle looking inside. Comes back to Johnson from the three-point line.
Nice.
And they'll call that one a 2.
They call that a 2?
Yep. 2 points for Johnson.
Hazard in their flex offense. Got the down screen. Got the nice shot up above.
Melendez going to drive. Goes in against Cottle. And they're going to call that on Melendez. As Cameron Cottle stood his ground. Melendez went in, took a little step, but still got into Cottle.
Cottle was wide on that.
Yeah, he was. He had a wide base.
Ready to take the charge. That's 3 charges for Hazard.
Yeah. 1:57 to go here before the half. 30-24, Hazard with the lead. Ball up the court to Johnson. Gets Caleb Morris now to Duff. Duff going to drive. Backs up. Jump shot is good for Dawson Duff. I'll tell you what, Dawson Duff looking good here. He's making good of his minutes.
Very good shot right there. Nice fall through. Nice form.
Bennett going to be called for the walk.
Playing tough. How tall is Duff?
I don't know.
It's probably about
he's
6'4".
Yeah, I was going to say at least 6'2", 6'3". He's
good looking player.
Yeah, he's thick too. He's a good-bodied, athletic young man. That foul's going to go against Cordia, and that'll be on Brooks.
2 on Brooks.
Yep. 1:26 to go before the half. 32-24. Bulldogs with the 8-point lead, and Jamel Hazel looking to extend that lead for the Bulldogs. Off the back of the rim, no good. Special thanks again to our full tournament sponsors. Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank. Second shot by Hazel's good, nothing but net. Bennett now. Johnson in front of him, dished and Welch. Welch with a little one-handed floater. It's good. 33-26. Bulldogs with the lead. Cottle back to Johnson. Up the court to Hazel. Now to Cameron Cottle over in the corner to Duff. Duff wanted to go in with it, and I think we're going to get a foul. And that foul is going to be on Brooks. Yep. Greg Brooks with 3 fouls. Important key player for Cordia is Greg Brooks as Dawson Duff goes to the line and hits the first. Special thanks again to law offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, YPK Motorsports, Thacker Grigsby Communications, and Hazard Community and Technical College. Second shot by Duff, no good. Brooks.
Coach Farler elects to leave Brooks in the game with 3 fouls.
Yep. And we got a foul on the floor. I think that's going to be on Cottle. Yep. Cameron Cottle.
Almost got the offensive foul, did a good job of holding up.
That's what I was afraid of. You were talking about Brooks being in the game, and he's really working hard on offense, but could have been an offensive foul really easily.
Yes.
Melendez works to the corner, and that's Peterkin's shots, and no good. Knocked loose by Brooks. Wow. Whew, he's everywhere.
Living 9 lives.
Miles Welch's shot's no good. Handled by Cottle. Now Morris with it for the Bulldogs. Over in the corner to Dawson Duff. Now back to Caleb Morris.
Impressed by Caleb Morris. He's done a good job in the game here.
He has.
Settling that Hazard down, getting them in their stuff. Been solid with the basketball.
He came in and ran the offense and done a great job. Coach Al Holland giving them some last-second instructions as we've got less than 20 seconds to go before the half.
Yeah, watch the back door here, or maybe the isolation for Hazel. Duff has been nice too.
Duff going to Morris going to dribble inside, dishes over in the corner, and we got a foul on Bennett. Hazel wanted to go in, and Bennett not happy about that foul call. 3.6 seconds to go before the half.
You know, great penetration by Morris again to get that started. Kicked it to Cottle. Cottle out to Hazel.
Lions fans here behind us not happy about that call. Hazel makes the first shot, 35-26. Hazel could put the Dogs up by 10. And he does.
3 seconds.
3 seconds to go. Brooks down the line. Knocked loose, and Johnson comes up with it, puts up a long three, no good. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as the Hazard Bulldogs have a 10-point lead over the Cordia Lions. Exciting first half of action. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this message here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Apply for $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program. If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am an HCTC graduate.
Is one of the more common rhythms we see.
AFib is an arrhythmia of the heart where the top part of the heart is beating erratically and out of sync with the bottom part of the heart.
The electrophysiology service is made up of a team of healthcare providers, and that includes an electrophysiology lab where we're able to do procedures to help repair heart rhythm problems. When a patient becomes heart rhythm free, it can really restore their life.
ARH Cardiovascular and Thoracic Associates. Beat that.
You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
We are back here at halftime at the Fairfield Woods Coliseum, opening round of the 14th Region Basketball Championship, and the Cordia Lions are down 10 points to the Hazard Bulldogs. Special thanks again to our sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, law offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, YPK Motorsports, Thacker Grigsby Communications, and Hazard Community and Technical College. Special thanks to those sponsors for being here for the tournament. And Special thanks to Stephen Neese for this beautiful stat sheet that he's printed off here on press row and been hand delivering.
That's right. Stephen Neese got us hooked up here. First for we got a Hazard up here as Chris Jones. Total points 4. Tyson Turner 5. Jamil Hazel 11. Seth Cottle has 2. Max Johnson 7. Cameron Cottle 2. And Dawson Duff off the bench with a big 5 points. For Cordia, we have Melendez. He's got 3. Robinson has, let's see, Robinson has 2, actually 2. Nazir Welch, 7, leading scorer for Cordia. Also Gordon Malone, 3. Greg Brooks, 7. Samir Bennett, 4. And Camille Peterkin, 3. For a total of, let's see, 26 points, 26 to 36. Hazard in the lead.
Pretty balanced effort for both ball clubs there. Nobody really jumping out as a big scorer on either team in the first half. But I tell you what, a lot of fast-paced action back and forth from both clubs as they got up and down the court quickly. Impressed by both teams. Really some good defense by the Bulldogs early. You talk about Duff off the bench with 5 points. He's made good of his time in thus far. Really impressed with the play of Chris Jones early on as he came in. You made alluded to in the first quarter, I believe. Hazard had drawn 3 charges. So great defense on their part. I think that was Cameron Cottle and Chris Jones picking up those. Jones, I think, got 2 of those. Back and forth action, really fast-paced. It's what we kind of expect from Cordia, and you made mention of it too, Coach. Al Holland did a great job of slowing things down.
Right, he slowed it down. He kind of packed it in. He was content on the 3-point shot. That's really the big difference in the game.
Yeah.
Cordia did. They made a couple, but for the most part, they've done a good job keeping Welch out of the lane, packing it in tight, and making him shoot it outside.
Well, you're exactly right. I really expected Welch to be more of a big-time player in this matchup. He's been there. He's made things happen for the team. But maybe not the Nas Welch I expected thus far in this game. One of the high-power leading players in the region.
Well, Holland knows Nas is a very dynamic scorer.
Yeah.
He likes the open floor.
Yeah.
And when he gets an open floor, he's going to get a shot. So they do a good job.
And you look at it this way too: the 3-point shots that have been missed by Cordia at this point would probably put them in the lead right now. I know they probably missed 3 or 4, so. That would put them, neck and neck with this Bulldog team right now with a 10-point deficit. Once again, I'll make mention our sponsors, Appalachian Regional Healthcare. More care, more health, more for Appalachia. First Trust Bank, great people, great banking and financial services with locations in Hazard, London, and Richmond. Max Mitchell, president. Law offices of David Johnson, Eastern Kentucky attorneys representing Eastern Kentucky people. Call the car wreck professionals with locations in Hazard and Jackson. Appalachian Wireless is serving Eastern Kentucky. Better service, bigger savings. Get the best phones on the Appalachian Advantage plan. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs of Eastern Kentucky. Go Time, refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time with 6 great locations for your convenience. YPK Motorsports with 3 locations in Eastern Kentucky, Jackson, Hazard, and Paintsville. In-stock machines ready for your family's outdoor adventures. Visit YPK Motorsports for your next ride. Thacker Grigsby Communications, the best in TV and internet for the 14th region. Thacker Grigsby and TVS Cable are committed to the mountains. And Hazard Community and Technical College, HCTC, offers educational programs that work for you with campuses in Hazard and Jackson. Never underestimate you. And special thanks again to the administration and everything that this administration and staff here at Breathitt High School has pulled off here tonight. The great atmosphere. They've done a tremendous job in the last couple weeks, I know, of getting ready and preparing for this tournament. We've opened up more entrances to get the fans in the building. The hospitality room, Coach Noble and myself can vouch for that, was great. They've got plenty of law enforcement on staff to take care of things if need be. Hopefully, we don't have anything like that, but they've got them on hand. And we've got, Plenty of room for the media set up in different locations all over the Coliseum. And I like to call this the most beautiful place to watch high school basketball here in the Pharisee O. Woods Coliseum.
This is, you know, I've been in a lot of gyms, a lot of different regions, a lot of different districts. This place to come watch a high school basketball game, you know, it ranks up there. It's top 5 for me, and it's just, you know, they've redone the Coliseum here and made it friendly confines here, and the staff, it's been great. You know, I just had to brag on that hospitality room again. That's so good.
We enjoyed it, and special thanks to the Extension office ladies for being there. I want to say special thanks to our fans. We appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching us here and making us your choice for the 14th region action. Something I learned about this week is you can go online and send stars or points for our broadcast. It costs a little fee, but if you want to help support Bluegrass Sports Nation, by all means, we appreciate that. You know, I just love the fact getting to be here, Sean, and call these games and bring this action to the people in the region that are watching these teams. We've got some of the greatest student athletes, I feel like, in the 14th region in the state. I mean, look at the athletes we have on the floor right here tonight. You and I talked about the young men that you have underneath your wings at Jackson City, and you've really got some up-and-coming stars on the basketball team. We got great athletes here, and we got 3 more games of action, 1 more tonight and 2 more tomorrow. Folks, sit back, relax, make Bluegrass Sports Nation your choice. We're going to bring you all the action, and we love doing it. That's the part.
Nothing better than a high school basketball game.
Right.
It's just it's a natural feel. You come and watch these young men, and they're just battling so hard for their communities and their school, and it's just really fun to watch.
Well, we're tipping off second half action with the Cordia Lions now. Robinson drives under the basket, goes up no good. Double teamed and going to get the foul. I think that'll be on Jones. Yeah, that's Chris Jones.
Yeah, Cordia looking to drive a little more this half. It's a good point you brought up about the 3-point, as they were 3 for 10 in the first half.
Yeah.
And that
hurts. That hurts. 7:45. We just kicked off the action here in the third quarter. Jago Robinson goes to the line, hits the first free throw. It's 2 fouls now. Chris Jones.
Cordia need to be a little more aggressive too. They were a little lopsided on the fouls in the first half.
Coach, I feel like they were maybe settling for those 3-point shots early.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Maybe they wanted to get hot and get things going, get a little momentum, but I felt like maybe they were settling for those.
Yeah, some of them a little far out too. I thought that they could have got a little better shot.
Like to see them get set up and run some offense as Tyson Turner goes under the basket, handles it, gets the shot up, and it's no good. Here comes Nas Welch down the court. Dishes in the corner to Brooks for 3. Makes a couple trips around the rim, but goes in. That'll bring the Lions to within 5.
Hazard right back.
Cottle's no shot's no good. A shot is no good. Welch in the lane again. Dishes to Melendez. Blocked out of bounds by Johnson.
2 straight times, Nas Welch gets the rebound, starts the fast break, makes a nice pass. That time, unfortunate. Got it blocked.
You got to love a player like Welch. I mean, he's prolific. I mean, he wants to make it happen. He wants the ball big. 3-pointer that time by Malone, no good. Pulled up, took the shot. Couldn't get it to fall. Another missed 3 by the Lions. Bulldogs pull down the rebound, and here comes Tyson Turner. Dumps it inside to Hazel. Now to Jones.
Yeah, you got to respect Welch on that. He gives it up too, you know.
Yeah, he does. He shares the basketball. He's a very unselfish player. Turner to Cottle now. This is inside to Jones. Jones turns, goes up, puts up the ball, and it rolls in. Shot was good for Jones. We've talked about him and his presence in the first half.
Have we said Jones' name tonight? I don't know.
Yeah. He's having a great game. Brooks for the Lions over in the corner to Malone. Malone drives, goes up off the backboard, no good. Pulls down his own rebound. So we got a foul under the basket.
I see Cordia get to the basket a little more like that. They every time they've done that, they either got a basket or a foul.
So. I'll tell you what, if I got Robinson, Welch, and Malone on the court, one of those 3 guys needs to be going to the hoop.
Absolutely. They've got the skill to do it.
6:20 to go here in the third period. Inbound the ball for Cordia to Malone. Now to Melendez. Puts up the 3 off the mark. Pulled down by Turner. Turner's pushing. He's going to slow things up for the Bulldogs. Smart play by Turner.
Good decision.
Get his offense set. He looks to Coach Holland for some instruction. He's got Melendez in front of him. Dump to Jones, but it's taken away by Brooks. Brooks goes in, gets the shot. Basket is good, and he draws the foul on Turner.
Cordia in their run and jump defense.
Yeah.
Hazard trying to run their flex offense to get the ball to the elbow. They anticipated. Gets the hoop and the harm right there.
Brooks goes to the line for the free throws. 38-33, 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Brooks tries to draw him closer, gets the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
That was big.
34-38. Cottle gets it inbounds now to Caleb Morse, who's in the game. Now to Cottle. Cottle pushes it up the court, dumps it over in the corner, doesn't open Max Johnson. Fake the three, goes in the lane. Scoop shot is good and draws the foul. Max Johnson with some moves as he goes under the hoop.
They thought Max was going to settle for the pull-up. He decided to keep one more dribble and get to the backboard.
I think he was going to the hoop saying, I'm going to put this on my highlight film. Watch this. He's a fine young man.
Used a lot of English on that shot.
Yeah. Johnson's shot's no good. Robinson pulls down the rebound for Cordia. 5:45 to go.
Hazard
off to Brooks.
It's like a diamond. Maybe a matchup. Yeah, they're matching.
Yep. I'm glad you can call all these defenses that I don't know. Niles Welch dumps it off to Melendez. Melendez is going to bring it back out to the Breathitt emblem. Now over to Malone. Malone now back to Melendez. Cordia looks like they want to go inside with it like you talked about, trying to get somebody inside. Brooks with it.
Diamond and one, they switch. Good job of the switch right there. Now he's guarding Brooks man-to-man. Giving Cordia fits.
We got a timeout, and we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
We are back, folks, and as often I say, you guys at home miss some of the best commentary when we're at commercial break. We got to have a laugh. Anybody knows me, we got to have a little bit of a laugh. So
makes it fun.
5:14 to go here in the third. 40-34. Lions down 6 to the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs still in the, looks like the dominant one.
Robinson goes inside, up off the backboard. Nice shot by Jago Robinson.
Good job by Coach Fowler out of the timeout. Get the ball to the big man and let him finish.
Important timeout to calm his guys down, cool them down, settle their heads, come out and put the ball in the basket. Johnson goes to work. Gets it over to Morris. Like you said, Caleb Morris done a fine job running the point here for Hazard when he came in. Dumps it inside to Hazel. Hazel working against Niles Welch. Spins, goes up. Nice jump shot by Jamel Hazel.
Very good. They just kind of muscled his way in there. Got the turn over the right shoulder with the left hand jump hook.
You said it. There was a little bumping in there. There's some muscle going on. Melendez up under the basket and tied up by Chris Jones. Possession arrow. Sends it to the Bulldogs.
Excellent defense by Chris Jones, getting his hand on the ball, tying him up. Both Hazel and Welch are left-hand kids.
Yeah. Folks, I made mention earlier, and I just got to say it again, special thanks and kudos to the Breathitt administration and staff. Everywhere you look here in the Coliseum and this gym, there's a Breathitt High or Breathitt County administration or worker or teacher doing some kind of job here tonight. You look all around, and I can notice them and see some of the hours that they're putting in, and that's important to make this happen here in this 14th region tournament.
It's a school effort for a regional tournament. It's no easy task to host a regional tournament, especially one with this magnitude.
Yeah.
Breathitt with a great team this year, but from the concession stand to the parking lot.
Yeah, there you go.
They're doing a great job.
Ball knocked out of bounds, going to stay. I think it's knocked out by Welch that time. Going to stay with the Bulldogs. Just a great job by the city police. We had county sheriffs out there, the fire department, So everybody in the community helping out, and we appreciate that here at Bluegrass Sports Nation. So watch Jamel Hazel drive back under the basket, and shot no good. It's called for the walk.
Got him for steps. I didn't really see it, but he hit a better angle than I did.
It's hard to say during the game, ain't it, Coach?
Yeah, that's what the refs tell me every game when I ask about the call. They say, I'm looking over here. I didn't see that.
Yeah. Malone for three, no good. Robinson not happy. Johnson going to drive to the basket with a layup. 3:12 to go, 44-36. Every time Cordia knocks on the door, the Bulldogs come back with an answer. Shot by Brooks was no good, pulled down by Jones.
Little young man just forced that one.
Yeah. Cottle to Johnson. Johnson drives down the lane, stops from the elbow, puts up the jump shot, and it's good. Rattles it home.
Johnson heating up.
He's so cool and collected. It seems like he doesn't let the emotions of the game get to him as you see another empty possession by the Lions.
Right.
Bulldogs, Cottle going to drive, goes in the lane. Nice little move by Seth Cottle. First time we've seen him go to the
Get a timeout here by Cordia, full timeout.
The Hazard Bulldogs are fired up here in front of us. We'll take a quick break and go to commercial. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
For $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
Folks, we are back from the Pharisee O. Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky. 2:32 to go here in the third. 48-36. Coach Al Holland's Bulldogs have the lead over Coach Farler's Lions of Cordia.
Yes. My young team kind of does what Cordia is doing a little bit. Sometimes they get in a hurry, think they got to catch up all at one time. Just make plays. Do your job for your team.
Great words spoken by Coach Noble. Do your job, young man. Let's see what Cordia can do.
Bennett. Timeout.
Dishes to Malone, now to Nas Welch. Welch has been kind of quiet in this second half. Bennett.
Had Welch on the post.
Malone drives the lane and got a foul.
Good job by Malone getting there. I guess Cottle, he got there just a tad late.
Cameron Cottle, it's his second foul. Gordon Malone will go to the line to shoot two in this half. Bulldogs with 4 fouls and Cordia with 1. Special thanks again to our sponsors. Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, Law Office of David Johnson. First shot by Malone is good. Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, YPK Motorsports, and Thacker Grigsby Communications, and Hazard Community and Technical College. Second shot by Malone is up and rattles in. Brings the Lions back within 10.
A lot of bounce on that free throw, but knocked them both down.
Cottle gets it into Morris. Back to Cottle. Brings it across midcourt. Looks to Coach Holland for some instruction. Got Greg Brooks in front of him on defense. Doing a great job. Cottle tied up. Gets it to Morris. Morris dishes inside to Cottle. Wow. Great vision that time. And Cottle there to clean up the pass and put the ball in. Another 2 points for him. 50-38 Bulldogs. Three-pointer by Robinson, no good.
Good box out by Cottle. Also Morris. Morris playing really scrappy, really heady, making some good passes.
Cottle to Hazel now. Cross court to Johnson.
Good
Kicks
pass.
it to Seth Cottle, blocked by Robinson. tips back in by Brooks. Cottle rewards.
Very impressed by Hazard's passing.
Cameron Cottle rewards Seth Cottle under the basket with that pass. Seth's shot is good, and we got another foul.
Another foul. Looks like on Morris.
Yep, going to be called on Caleb Morris. Brooks gets it to Welch. Welch wants to drive the lane. Goes up, shot is good off the backboard. And Jamil Hazel.
Looks like they banged knees, Coach.
Yeah, I think so. I think they did. I think they banged the kneecaps on the way by.
That hurts.
And Coach Al Holland going to bring Dawson Duff in for Hazel real quick. Hazel get checked out. Hope that young man is okay.
He seems to be walking pretty good. He banged it pretty good, though.
Cottle to inbound it for the Bulldogs. Gets it to Johnson. Now back to Cottle. Breaks the press. Dumps it to Morris. Morris almost loses the handle. Forced out of bounds. Gets it to Cottle. Pass picked off by Bennett. Bennett going to drive. Goes in. Going to be called for the walk.
Yeah, he came down. Coach, he came down. He jumped up and didn't release the shot until his feet hit the floor.
Yep.
Kind of looked like his feet kind of went out underneath him. Man, was going to jump stop.
Cordia fans wanting a foul. No foul called. Nas Welch picks up the pass, anticipates, takes the ball away, and scores 2 points for the Lions. Less than a minute now in the third quarter. Still 10-point game. A lot of defensive pressure. Bulldogs finally break it. Get it to Duff. Dumps it off to Max Johnson, and Johnson going to be called for the walk.
That time, as a coach, you might want to think about setting it up again. I know Coach Holland's not happy with that possession.
The Lions fans happy about that call.
Gives them opportunity to get it within 8 or 7.
Al Holland says, come on, guys, look at the clock, slow it down. 39 seconds, 10-point game, Bulldogs with the lead. Brooks, top of the key. Over to Malone. Malone going to drive against Cottle. And we got another charge. And Cameron Cottle's there to draw that one.
Well, he made that charge look easy. He just stood there and kind of lowered his shoulder too. So
yeah.
Good call by the ref.
Seth Cottle inbounds to Max Johnson. Great pressure defense by the Lions. And the ball going to go out of bounds. Turnover to the Cordia Lions. Pressure defense pays off that time.
Cordia ramping it up right now, trying to get themselves back under 10 before the fourth quarter.
Nas Welch trying to rally the troops here with about 23 seconds to go for the Cordia Lions. Brooks going to drive the lane. Dishes inside to Welch. What a play. Great basket by Welch.
Pressure.
Duff. 10 seconds up to Johnson. Dish inside to Cottle. Tip pass to tip pass, and that shot is good. Robinson puts up a shot from the half-court line. No good. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 10-point lead Bulldogs. We'll be back after this message on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am an HCTC graduate.
Is one of the more common rhythms we see.
AFib is an arrhythmia of the heart where the top part of the heart is beating erratically and out of sync with the bottom part of the heart.
The electrophysiology service is made up of a team of healthcare providers, and that includes an electrophysiology lab where we're able to do procedures to help repair heart rhythm problems. When a patient becomes heart rhythm free, it can really restore their life.
ARH Cardiovascular and Thoracic Associates. Beat that.
We are back, folks, to start the final 8 minutes of regulation in this first round matchup between Cordia and Hazard.
Most important quarter is the third quarter. You set the tone for the rest of the game. Hazard came out with a big 18 points that quarter, and they've had 18 every single quarter. So big job, great job by them. Great job passing, breaking the press.
Brooks to kick things off for the Lions. Drives the lane, puts up the shot, little jump shot, rolls off, no good, tipped, and going to be knocked out of bounds. And it'll go to the Bulldogs.
Coach Allen went over the back down there.
Yeah.
Looked like Hazard had him boxed out pretty good.
Seth Cottle to inbound it now, gets it to Caleb Morse. Great defense by Bennett. And Bennett going to be called for the foul. That'll be 2 on Jamari Bennett. He will go to the bench, and Melendez will come back into the game for Cordia.
Bennett doing a good job keeping his hands out, but giving him too much body.
Max Johnson going to drive to the basket. Up off the backboard and good for Max Johnson. 56-44. Brooks goes to work for Cordia.
Max Johnson filling the offense.
Gets the pick from Nas Welch and knocks down a huge 3 by Greg Brooks. Here comes the pressure defense by the Lions. Dogs break it over in the corner to Duff. Now to Johnson. Caleb Morse, top of the key. Coach Holland calling his play. Ball tipped by Robinson. Taken away. Goes up to the basket and slams it home. Took the ball away from Cameron Cottle. And Robinson slams it home.
Send it home, Robinson.
I'll tell you what. Cordia Lions picking up the defensive pressure now. Cottle gets by him that time, but I think Malone's going to be called for the foul. 6:49 to go in the fourth. 49-56. That foul will be on Gordon Malone, and he will foul out with 5 fouls.
You can tell he didn't like the call. He thought he got all ball.
Yeah. Well, Coach Farler out in front of the referee right now, pleading his case. And Bennett will come in to replace Malone. The Lions fans not happy about that call. Neither is Coach Farler. (49-56), and Seth Cottle will go to the line for the Dogs. Try to extend the lead for the Bulldogs now. Cottle's first shot off the back of the iron, no good.
Coach Holland using that foul out as a timeout up here,
yeah.
letting his troops know what he wants them to do and finish off this fourth quarter. Cordia looking to get this defense going, get some offense.
Very important time management by Coach Holland. Use that as a timeout. Welch wants to drive the lane, kicks it to Melendez. Now back to Greg Brooks.
Plenty of time left.
Plenty of time. 6:39 to go. Brooks in the lane to Bennett. Dish back to Nas Welch. Welch going to drive. And we got an offensive foul against Nas Welch.
It seems like every time that Cordia wants to drive it, there's a Hazard Bulldog in front of him prepared to take the charge, and that's a good defensive planning.
Cottle inbounds the ball to Turner. Tyson Turner back in the game for the Bulldogs. Drives, kicks it over to Seth Cottle. He's going to drive it up on the right wing. Now to Tyson Turner, top of the key. He's got Bennett against him. Turner dishes to Jamel Hazel. Knocked down by Greg Brooks. Brooks going to go in and going to be fouled. Brooks gets up, holding the shoulder. And that foul will be on Jamel Hazel.
Got his arm right there on the foul. That's actually a good foul. You don't want to give up a layup right there after a turnover. Make him earn it at the line.
That's 2 on Jamel Hazel, and Brooks will go to the line to shoot. 6 fouls for the Dogs and 5 for the Lions here in this half. First shot by Brooks is good.
Nice shot by Brooks right there, especially after getting the shoulder kind of stung right there. He's hit a deep 3.
I like this young man. I've watched him play for a couple of years now, and I'll tell you what, Greg Brooks is got a good basketball IQ, and he's
talking on defense.
He does what's right for the team.
Doing a great job tonight for his team.
51-57. Brooks draws them within 6. Tyson Turner under the basket for the Dogs. Tied up, dumps it off to Cottle. We got a whistle, and we got a walk called, and no basket. Empty possession for the Dogs.
Tried to split the double team and wasn't able to make the pass.
Lions get the ball inbound to Greg Brooks. Brooks up the court quickly, puts up a long three again. About 6 foot behind the arc. Cool as the other side of the pillow, as they say on ESPN.
And that's a big shot right there. It brings this team within 3. 5:49 left.
What a shot by Brooks, as we were just talking about how he played. And there's a block by Robinson. Robinson comes up with it. Cordia going to make some noise in the corner to Bennett.
Brooks.
Another long three by Brooks. No good. Rebound down, Jamel Hazel.
That's when you like to see a little bit of slowdown there. Maybe get a good shot.
Yeah.
Down by 3.
Still with 5 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the fourth. The Coliseum has come to life as the Lions fans are on their feet. Hazel over in the corner to Johnson. Now to Tyson Turner.
Look out, we got a ball game.
Yes, sir. 54-57, 5 minutes now. Jamel Hazel, steal by Brooks, in for the layup. And we got a timeout on the floor as the Cordia fans come to life. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
If you've been waiting on the new Samsung Galaxy S22 device, then the team at Appalachian Wireless has some good news for you. Appalachian Wireless is launching all Samsung S22 models on sale. Every S22 model will be $150 off normal contract pricing. Or take $100 off and we'll pay the taxes on the Appalachian Advantage. Visit one of our retail or dealer locations and on the web, because we don't want you to miss this fantastic deal. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
4:55 to go in the fourth. The Cordia fans of all ages are on their feet as we got a youngster in front of us that hasn't even learned to walk yet.
Hey,
I'll tell you what, they're all cheering them on.
They start them young there.
A 1-point ball game. Bulldogs with the lead. Cordia has came back on a tear in the fourth quarter.
Cordia switching up defenses, going to a half court 1-3-1. Look, maybe get some traps out of this.
And the fans were really getting on the referees, and we had 5 fouls called on Gordon Malone. When he went to the bench, it kind of sparked this Cordia bunch. Folks, look out here. We got a ball game. 4:37 to go.
That was the turning point when kid got the 5th foul.
When Malone
rallied the troops.
Yeah, it sure did. Turner pass almost picked off. Max Johnson in the corner for 3. No good. Cleared out of there by Nas Welch. Cordia could be looking for the first lead since the first quarter. Dumped over in the corner. Now back out to Melendez. We got to stand on our feet to see the action. Melendez works around top of the key. Dishes to Robinson for 3. Nothing but net for Jago Robinson.
Robinson knocks it down. Gives the team a 2-point lead.
2-point lead for the Lions. 3:55 to go in the fourth. Look out, folks.
Cordia still in the 1-3-1. The corner's weak. He got a shot last time, wasn't able to knock it down.
Yep. Turner over on the right wing to Jamel Hazel. We got a timeout by Coach Al Holland right in front of us. We'll take another commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Apply for $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program. If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
41 to go in the fourth. What a game we have here at the Coliseum in Breathitt County between Cordia and Hazard. Cordia has come back to take a 2-point lead. Special thanks again to all the administration and staff here in Breathitt County. What a job by not just the administration of the school system, but the whole county and community. This place is packed, and we've got fire department people helping in the parking lot. We had city policemen, county sheriff's office helping out, administration and staff all over the building pulling this together, extension office helping in the hospitality room. Kudos to Breathitt County as they've pulled this together, and what a way to start the 14th Region Tournament.
Great
with
atmosphere.
This game.
Great atmosphere. Cordia fans are hyped, as you can hear. The Coliseum's filling up.
Yes, sir. Cordia fans are large and in charge right now. Dawson Duff got to get it in. Gets it to Tyson Turner, and he's going to be fouled under the basket. That'll be on Melendez, I believe. Yep.
Good play by Coach Allen. Get the ball inbounds. Nice inbounds play. Had him backing up. Cut to the basket.
Hazard really got to take an axe to the momentum tree right now.
Yes, they need to do that. 2 free throws would be big.
Tyson Turner misses the first.
Yeah, Brooks wanted to shake his hand. Turner wasn't having none of it.
Second shot by Turner's good. Bennett inbounds to Brooks. Brooks looks to Welch. Welch brings it across midcourt. I got to stand up to see Bennett down here in the corner. Welch going to take some time off the clock.
Hazard still in there, a diamond and one. Looks like they're matching up. Yep.
See, that's what I appreciate, calling the game with a coach like you. I learned something. Brooks, top of the key now. Dribbles it back over in front of the scorer's table. He's got Tyson Turner in front of him. Brooks wants to go lane. Dishes to Robinson under the basket. Blocked and taken away by Jamel Hazel.
Boy,
Hazel will be called for the foul, wouldn't he?
That was a good play. No, he got all,
no, he didn't.
All
his all ball goes out of bounds. Okay.
Got all ball. Very fortunate. Kind of got it from behind.
Long pass to Bennett. Gets it off to Brooks. Brooks over in front of the scorer's table again. Gets the screen from Robinson, then we'll get a foul on Turner.
Cordia going with that high screen and roll action, letting Brooks create. He did a great job last time. Looks like he did a great job that time too. Got the foul.
Yep. 2:55 to go, 59-58. Cordia with a 1-point lead. Nas Welch comes up and says, "Hey, Greg Brooks, you got this one, big guy."
Nas giving the hush to the fans. Cordia, so they're rowdy right now. They're having a good time.
Brooks, the 1-and-1 is good.
Brooks really looking good in this fourth quarter. Really rallied his team, hit some big threes, and running the show from the point position.
Second shot by Brooks is in and out, tipped. Seth Cottle comes down with it, gets it to Max Johnson. Johnson across. And we got a call right in front of the scorer's table, right in front of Coach Al Holland. And he says, "Come on, I need a little explanation for this." And we got a turnover by the Bulldogs, and Cordia will get the ball. Welch to inbounds. Gets it to Melendez. Melendez cross midcourt. He's got Seth Cottle in front of him. Melendez now drives, dumps it over in the corner. Had to be Bennett, I believe.
Hazel.
And it was, and we got a foul on Jamel Hazel, and Samari Bennett will go to the line. I think this is the first time Bennett's been to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, he's been on the other side of the fouls.
Yeah, he has. Sometimes that foul bug gets you, and it's not a good thing. But he's battled and persevered through here. See if he can make these.
Bennett, free throw is good, and he'll go shoot one more. These free throws, these 1-and-1s for the Lions right now could be key in this ball game here in the fourth.
The charity stripe is a big key for wins. You look at the free throws from other teams, and the team that makes the most usually wins.
61, 58. Brooks takes it away. Greg Brooks takes it away and goes up and under for the layup. I tell you, I love this guy, Greg Brooks, making it happen for his team right now.
Hazard needs to get a good shot here.
Cottle dumps it to Duff. Duff going to drive the lane, goes up. Nice layup by Dawson Duff. And we'll get a timeout. Coach Al Holland will take a break and be right back.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Folks, we are back from Pharisee Woods Coliseum, and the Cordia Lions faithful has came to life here, trying to raise the roof in support of their team. They got a 3-point lead over the Bulldogs, who have led most of this game. Coach Al Holland with that timeout. Coach Noble, what do you think he said during the timeout?
Well, it was right before the timeout. Great move by Duff to get to the basket. Looks like they got some defense in now. Amp up the pressure. Let's see what they can do.
Brooks working against Caleb Morse. Drives down the lane quick, puts up a long three. No good. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll go back.
And Coach Fowler is like, well, did we really need that? Settle down.
Rushed the shot with 2 minutes to go. Plenty of time.
Clock is your friend right now.
Yeah. Brooks maybe pulled the trigger on that three-pointer a little early.
Yeah, but then the kid's been hot too. You know, if he makes that, he's the hero.
Yeah.
If not, you know, let's see.
Bulldogs trying to get the ball in.
Great defense by Cordia.
Down in the corner now. Cottle loses the handle. Out of bounds. Turnover. Bulldogs, and the Cordia Lions have another opportunity.
Cordia really ramping up the pressure.
Al Holland going to bring Tyson Turner back into the ball game. As Duff goes out. Robinson going to go lane, and he does. No good. Johnson pulls down the rebound, but I think they're going to get
Hazel.
Jamel Hazel for the foul.
4 fouls on Hazel.
Jago Robinson goes to the line for the Cordia Lions. 1:56 to go. 63-60, Cordia with the lead. And Hazel with 4 fouls. That's key late in this ball game. He's a big-time player for the Bulldogs.
Hazel had a great game. Needs to be on the floor for Coach Holland and the Hazard Bulldogs.
Jago Robinson hit the first free throw. Here's his second. Misses, tipped, out of bounds. And it will go to the Bulldogs.
That was good for Cordia anyway. If he gets that rebound, they set up the pressure.
Seth Cottle to inbound it now for the Dogs.
A really face guard right now. It's hard to
get it in. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson gets it up the court to Morris. Lob over to Duff. Duff under the basket. Shot no good. Well, we got a foul.
Can I just say great pass by Morris. He's been doing a great job tonight. Breaking the press, handling things for the Bulldogs.
They've done a really good job of breaking the press, and their passes have been on point. They've not been errant with the ball, throwing it out of bounds. They found their mark.
Found their mark right there. Duff has led his team offensively the last few possessions here.
4 fouls on Robinson now. Duff. First free throw is good. And Tyson Turner comes in for Seth Cottle.
Coach Holland making a defensive substitution right there. Late in the game, minute 48.
Hard to beat Al Holland
You can't
in a basketball game.
He's one of the best.
64-61. Brooks goes to work for the Lions. Down the lane. Puts up the floater. In and out. Rebound, Jamel Hazel. We got a foul. I think Hazel got poked in the eye. And the foul goes on Bennett, I believe.
Bennett can't believe it. That is.
I think that's, they say 3, but I think it was 4. I guess I was wrong.
Anyway, Hazel to the line.
And that's 3 fouls on Bennett.
Some big free throws here.
Hazel got fouled under the basket. Comes to this end to shoot the 1-and-1. Shot is up. It's out. It's not foul, but Johnson with a big rebound. Robinson tries to take it away. And we got a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Bulldogs.
Good job by Max Johnson hanging on to that. He almost took him up the court with him.
I thought them two were just going to run down the court holding on to it. Turner into Morris. Looking inside, dribbles back over to Johnson. Max Johnson now cross court to Duff. Duff wanted to shoot the 3. Goes inside, pulls up. Morris over in the corner to Johnson for 3. In and out. Welch. We got another foul.
That's the shot you wanted right there, and the player you want to shoot it right there.
Right.
So, just in and out for the Kingman.
And that'll be 5 fouls on Jamel Hazel as he will go to the bench. And Coach Al Holland got to bring somebody in. And Seth Cottle will come back in for the Bulldogs.
Cottle's going to get the nod right here. Great game by Hazel.
We talk a lot about Nas Welch throughout the season. And he finds himself at the line trying to extend the lead for the Lions. And he does. Perfect shot.
Very perfect shot. He's a 5th-year senior, calm, collected. You can tell he wants this game.
65-61, 1:17 to go here in regulation. Nas Welch for the second free throw. Off the back of the iron, big rebound, Dawson Duff. Duff going to bring the ball down the court, ties it up, gets it back to Morris. Now to Johnson. Max Johnson over to Tyson Turner from the corner, no good. Rebound, Greg Brooks for the Cordia Lions. Brings it over in front of the bench, drives the lane, dishes to Robinson. Jago Robinson under the basket for the putback. 67-61. Dawson Duff stops, pulls up for 3. In and out, no good. Johnson with the rebound, puts up the jump shot, no good. Wow, that's a late whistle.
Got him in the back of the head, it looks like.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, good rebound, good effort. In and out shot by Duff. Johnson gets the rebound.
43 seconds. Jago Robinson fouls out for the Cordia Lions.
That's 2 key players out of the game for both teams.
43.7 seconds, 67-61. Max Johnson trying to bring the Bulldogs closer, misses it. He got 2 shots here.
42 seconds left. If he knocks this one down, we'll have a 5-point lead. Cordia's basketball. Great play by Brooks.
Johnson's second shot, no good. Ball knocked loose. Robinson comes up with it, takes it away. Comes down the court for the Lions. Over in the corner in front of the bench. Back out to Nas Welch. Wow.
You know, that's just the way Cordia plays. You think they're going to bring it out and set it up.
Yeah.
But they haven't done that all year. So, you know, I guess why do it now? You know, they're going to get the basket, attacking still. So you got to take what the defense gives you.
And that foul is Max Johnson's first. 67-61. Welch misses the front end of these two.
Although it would be nice to make the free throws.
Yeah. .6. Second shot by Nas, no good. Tyson Turner.
Cordia
Jump ball possession will stay with Cordia. Jump ball that time. That was Peterkin in the game. Nas Welch to inbound it. He gets it to Brooks.
I thought Brooks was going to shoot that.
Brooks tied up over in front of the referee. And I think we're going to get another foul on Johnson, I believe. Yep, Max Johnson with that one.
I think the Lions can smell some blood here, especially if they knock these free throws down.
25.6 seconds on the clock. 67-61. Brooks at the free throw line for his first. It's good, nothing but net.
Great game by this young man.
Yeah. Maybe pulled the trigger early on a couple of threes, but I tell you what, when he settles down and plays, there's nobody better than Greg Brooks. Second shot is good. 69-61. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll stay here and say special thanks to our 14th region full tournament sponsors: Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, the law offices of David A. Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, YPK Motorsports, Thacker Grigsby Communications, Hazard Community and Technical College. Special thanks to all those tournament sponsors helping us bring you this matchup between the Lions and the Bulldogs.
Yeah, thank you for all the sponsors. Keep us on the air. I know a lot of these businesses, a lot of these communities. I've been in there and used their services. Great sponsors for us.
Coach Noble, probably two very different timeouts right now. What do you think's going on in each huddle?
Well, if you're Coach Holland, you're thinking, okay, let's hope he misses. Let's get it down. Let's get a quick shot. It necessarily doesn't have to be a three right now, but you definitely got to foul as soon as they get the ball inbounds and kind of extend the game. Cordia, they want to get this. They just want to play solid on defense and not make any very bad decisions and kind of let the air out of it. Cordia in a 1-3-1 extended.
25 seconds. Max Johnson over in the corner to Seth Cottle. Puts up a high arching three. No good. Pulled down by Morris. Back to Max Johnson from the left wing.
And he knocks it down.
Big three-point basket. 69-64. And Coach Holland will take a timeout here at the Hazard bench.
They got what they wanted. They got a quick three.
Special thanks again to YPK Motorsports, Thacker Grigsby Communication, Hazard Community and Technical College, Wolfe County Tourism, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Whitaker Bank, Banks Auto Sales, Holbrook Implement, Jackson Physical Therapy, Southern Woods Heating and Air, and Jackson Electric. Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank, law offices of David Johnson, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, and Steak and Shake. And thanks again to Breathitt County High School administration and staff for all the work that they've done here to pull off an excellent first game.
Very clear.
Everything's went pretty smoothly.
Clear and visible staff. They got their 14th region shirts on and looking very professional tonight.
Yeah. Everything's went pretty smoothly so far in this first game.
If you're Hazard right now, coming out of this timeout, you want to try to deny the ball inbounds. You want to get a quick steal and a quick three. If not, you want to foul quick.
Miles Welch to inbound the ball for the Lions.
Look out for Cordy to go long on this.
Welch gets it to Melendez. Melendez wants to go lane. He backs it back out. 9 seconds, and he's fouled by Turner. over in the corner.
Good job by Melendez to avoid the foul as long as he could. Excellent job. Way to throw over the top and get it to the half court already.
7.9 seconds. 69-64. Melendez to the line for the Lions. In and out. First shot is no good.
If he can make one of these, it's going to be hard to come.
Melendez, second shot. No good. And we got a whistle under the basket, and the foul's going to be on Nas Welch.
That's the last thing you wanted if you Coach Fowler. Give him time to score with no time running off the clock. Make two of these. It's a one-possession game.
Yeah. .5 seconds to go, 69-64. Max Johnson to shoot the free throws for the Bulldogs. The first one in and out. Really needed to hit both of them.
He did.
Let's see what he does with the second.
He may try to miss us.
Second shot, no good. Pulled down by Brooks. 6 seconds. Brooks going to be fouled by Johnson.
Yeah, I think he tried to miss that on purpose.
Yeah,
to get the
I
front
think
of the
you're
rim on
right,
that.
Coach. I believe so.
Yeah, knowing after the first one, you really need that one possession.
5 seconds left in regulation. 69-64. Greg Brooks will go to the line. Shot by Brooks is good. 71-64. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Shot is no good. And the Cordia Lions have knocked off the Hazard Bulldogs 71-64 in the first matchup of the 14th Region Tournament. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back to recap this one here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Back from the Pharisee O. Woods Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky, where the Cordia Lions have knocked off the Hazard Bulldogs by a score of 71-64. Max Johnson being recognized as one of the all-tournament players.
Max Johnson had 18 points,
wow,
9 rebounds.
If I had to pick a player of the game, and we talked about this during the break, if we had to pick a player of the game, the young man by the name of Greg Brooks all came to our mind.
Number 24, Greg Brooks. He really led his team tonight. Big 30 points. 30 points. Looks like he got 13. Let's see how many rebounds he get. Seven rebounds. But the 30 points. I mean,
yeah.
When you go out and put the ball in the basket like that, and also run the point and get the assist and get to the rim and break down the defense, you're doing big things for your team.
Well, Coach Farler's got to be pleased with his performance. Really, I mean, you talked about next man up for Hazard earlier, but the Cordia Lions had a couple foul out late in the fourth, and they had Peterkin and they had Bennett in the game, trying to get some good things out of those gentlemen, and they did. And Coach Farler got to be pleased as he's being interviewed right now. I'm sure that he's going to go back and tell his guys, enjoy it for tonight.
Yeah.
We got more work to do.
Yeah, the one thing in tournament play, you survive and advance. It's one at a time, and they survive tonight on to the next round.
Well, there's not many people in Eastern Kentucky or Las Vegas that would bet against Coach Al Holland.
Oh, man.
In a basketball game. He's very well known.
You know, this on paper, this is not really a big upset, but, you know, you look at Holland, you look at the Hazard Bulldogs and the tradition, and it's a huge win for the Cordia Lions.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you what, folks, I've enjoyed this one. I've enjoyed being back up here with my friend, Coach Sean Noble of the Jackson City Tigers.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Coach, thanks for being with us. We hope we can do more of this with you.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, I'm ready anytime, buddy, anytime, especially with you, buddy.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Fans, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Hang in there. We'll be back for the second round, or the second game here in the first round here shortly between the Wolfe County Wolves and the Estill Engineers. That'll do it for the first one as the Cordia Lions over the Bulldogs. We'll see you back here shortly on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Thanks.